First of all, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel. And may I ask you where you guys from?
From the UK, from England.
Yeah, London.
Your the trip or your vacation or you?
So this is our first time in Japan, and we are here for a 12-day vacation.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
12 days. And which day? I mean, how long ago did you come here?
So we arrived maybe
11 days ago.
10
we leave
10
tomorrow.
days ago.
I see.
We leave tomorrow. So we started in Tokyo, and we were in Tokyo for 5 days or so, and then Kyoto for 4 days, and then we have been in Osaka for 2-3 days, going to Kobe as well.
Oh, I see. What do you remember the most or the best?
We went to a lot of different gardens. We saw a lot of the beautiful botanic gardens. Went to the shrines, Meijingu shrine. We went to various different temples.
Sensoji?
Yeah, Sensoji.
Like the red
yes.
big
Yes,
lantern.
yeah.
Very
We went
beautiful. Went there, and we did lots of kind of eating out and shopping and stuff as well.
Went up the government metropolitan building to see the skyline.
In Shinjuku area?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun in Shinjuku and Shibuya, and yeah, it was great.
Golden Guy,
Golden Guy.
Memory Lane.
Where's that?
Memory Lane, you know where all the, I don't know what it used to be called, something else.
Ueno?
I think so, yes. There's lots of places to eat, but it's like all very narrow.
Was it a good view from the top of the government building?
Yeah, we went there on the first day, so then we could see where everything was and see how big Tokyo is.
You could see Mount Fuji?
Not quite.
We didn't. We saw Mount Fuji later from the bullet train. So we went on the Shinkansen later to Kyoto, and we could see Mount Fuji. We've been very lucky with the weather. It's been very sunny.
And how did you like the Shinkansen?
It's very cool.
Like you guys have like a Eurostar or a GTV in Europe?
Yeah.
Right?
We have one fast train in the UK. There's only one high-speed train from London to Paris, the Eurostar. In Europe, in France, there's a lot of high-speed trains, but in London and the UK, not too many.
Yeah, but there's another one being built at the moment.
How is it? The difference?
The Shinkansen is much better.
Much better.
Much
Much
better.
cleaner.
Quicker,
quicker.
more space.
Yeah.
The Shinkansen we think is much better than the one in England. It's also on time, which is good. In England, it's always late. But it was a great experience, and we like being able to having so much leg room. So reclining the seats back was good. And it was great, very fast and comfortable.
Is it many trains? I mean, the schedule-wise, GTV or Eurostar in Europe?
There's not as I think there's one every hour rather than the Shinkansen. There's like every
it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Yeah, there's not as many on the Eurostar.
Oh, I see. Have you tried Japanese food?
Yes.
Of course.
It's very, very good.
Yeah.
So good.
What did you like? What did you try?
We tried a lot. We tried obviously a lot of sushi, okonomiyaki, a lot of the octopus balls.
Yes. Very hot one.
We tried a lot of the we tried shabu shabu, which is very good. Barbecue as well. Ramen. The crispy fried chicken, very good.
Is it different from what you have in your
Yeah,
culture?
it's much better. Much better here.
It's more delicious here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And have you ever been to other countries? Have you traveled a lot?
Yes, quite a lot, yes. So on this trip, we've actually been to many countries. So we've been started in September in Israel and Palestine and Jordan, and then Vietnam, Hong Kong, and now Japan. And tomorrow we fly to Indonesia. We go to Bali tomorrow.
Oh, so you are hopping
Yeah.
countries? how was the Hong Kong?
We loved Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what way, or can you describe how good was it?
I think it was a combination of factors. So we loved the mixture of natural beauty of the harbours, the greenery, countryside, the peak, with then very beautiful urban environment as well. So the skyscrapers, the high-rise buildings. I think it was a good contrast of different factors, and then it had also obviously a Chinese and a British element still in it. And as British people, it was kind of felt a little bit familiar, which was nice as well.
Oh, I see. There is something like an English part.
Yeah, they have like the English, the London red buses, and they have like the street signs. They're all English names.
Yeah, the streets are English names, the buses are English buses, there are like trams which are English style trams, and so while it was predominantly Chinese, there was just little touches of Englishness, which was interesting to see.
Oh, I see. And how about Vietnam?
Love Vietnam. Love. It's very different. It's a lot. Japan's so quiet compared to Vietnam because of all like the car horns and the like just craziness of it. Busy towns and.
Which part of Vietnam did you go?
We did
capital?
Saigon, Phu Quoc, Hoi An, and Hanoi.
It's 4 different places. It was amazing. It was very different to Japan. It's noisier. It's less clean. It's cheaper. But it's super interesting, and we loved it a lot.
Yeah. Okay. And I think the Vietnam food is also good.
Yeah.
Did you try?
Yeah. You love pho, don't you?
Love pho,
Yeah,
the noodle
pho.
soup, banh mi, the baguettes
banh
with
mi, very
the
good.
Vietnamese meats, and all sorts of street foods. Very nice there. Yeah.
Can you find those foods, like including Japanese food, in London? Where are you from? Probably.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can. It's just the sushi isn't as good, and you can find it. You can find it all in London, but
I think since the 1990s, Japanese food started coming to London. Now there's a lot of sushi in London, ramen, Japanese style fried chicken, but the food is still better out here. The fish is fresher out here, but the Japanese food is still very good in the UK.
Oh, I see. And also the Vietnam food and.
yeah,
it's
you
good.
could say same kind of thing. It's you can still get it, but it's just not as good.
Yeah, always the
Yeah.
country that
Yeah.
is the better one. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your time and sharing your experiences.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
First of all, thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel.
No problem.
Where are you from?
From Bristol in England.
Bristol in England. Where is it?
So London is here, and it's about 1 hour 30-minute west of London.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so quite close to London. Southwest England. Yes.
Is it close to Wimbledon?
1 hour 30 minutes. Yes.
Okay.
About that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
kind of close, not too far. Yes. Yeah. We go to London sometimes on day trips, so yeah, not too far.
Is it a greenage area? Like a lot of green?
Yeah. Lots of green. Yeah. We have a place called the Downs at the top, and College Green. But yeah, it's quite a like a green city. Yeah. And they're trying to make it like less polluted and things like this with sort of bicycles and stuff. So yeah.
Wait, is this your first time in Japan?
It is. Yes.
Yeah.
First time.
Oh, and what brought you to Japan? How did you decide?
Well, me and my partner are traveling for sort of a year or 18 months, and we've always wanted to come to Japan, but mostly just the culture, food, of course, and yeah, just see the like the architecture today with the with the castle and stuff. So many things.
So you travel quite a
Yes,
lot.
yes. At the minute, yeah, we're about 6 months in so far.
Oh, 6 months so
Yes,
far?
yes, so
Wow.
far, yes. So we've been to
Did you go?
Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and then now Japan, and then we go to South Korea next.
Oh, I see. So now you're traveling around like the east part of Asia.
Yes, indeed, yes.
What kind of impression or image did you have before coming to Japan?
I knew it
Image.
because I've been to Thailand and sort of Cambodia before,
Oh,
and I knew it was going to be completely different to those sorts of countries
Right.
in facts of like culture and cleanliness and things like that. Yeah.
And are there then like Japanese, or is there like culture around your area
In Bristol, in
Uh-huh.
England, not so much. No, maybe I wouldn't notice because I'm from there, but not so much. I mean, we have a lot of like drinking culture, a lot of nightlife, like going out partying and stuff and festivals. But most of the time, people are just working and then seeing family and stuff. Not so much. I wouldn't call it as much of a culture. Not like here now. Or like in the United Kingdom, like Scotland and stuff has more culture than I would say where I'm from. 'Cause the city I'm from is like a port city, so a lot of stuff comes in and out. So yes,
So and the Japanese culture is not there. So much.
no, not at all. No. I mean, there's the food and stuff in the city, but the culture from where I'm from to here is completely different. Yeah, absolutely, completely different. The Bristol, where I'm from, people would say is a party city.
Party city.
Yes.
That's why you said it's a drinking.
Yes.
Wow. It's interesting.
Yes, it is. It can get a little crazy sometimes, that's for sure.
But you see like animes and so like a manga, those like a subculture through TV or internet. and
Yes,
the people talk about
sometimes.
that, or
Anime, you say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, when I was younger, we used to have like Dragon Ball and stuff, but nowhere near as much as Japan. Nothing like that at all. A little bit in London. In London, there's an area called Soho, and then you have a Chinatown there and stuff, and there's sort of a little bit of sort of Japanese culture and stuff like that there, but not where I'm from, Bristol.
Right.
None at all. No.
Yeah. And then let's talk about your experiences in Japan. So far, how many days you were in Japan?
So far, I've been here about 4 weeks, I
Oh,
think. I'm just under. I arrived on the 26th of September, so I think 4 weeks. I have 2 weeks. In total, I spend 6 weeks in Japan.
Oh, so 2 weeks more.
2 weeks more, yeah. So after Osaka, I go Hiroshima and Fukuoka.
So you flew into Narita?
Haneda, I flew
Haneda.
into. Yes.
And where did you? What was your itinerary? Where did you
So we
go
went
after that?
from Haneda, and then we spent 2 weeks in Tokyo, and then we went to Mount Fuji, Kawaguchiko,
Kawaguchiko.
for 2 nights. Then we went to Kyoto and Nara, and now we spend 10 days in Osaka. So just doing the main touristy places at the minute, but we want to come back to Japan and go to more less explored places, like down really south to the beaches and stuff as well. So whereas our first time just doing the main, getting a feel, for how Japan works and stuff. So yeah.
Did you encounter something very Japanese thing or interesting thing?
Yeah, many interesting things. I mean, like the temples and stuff, of course, a lot very interesting. I like Kyoto, very cultural and bits and bobs. But I mean, compared to England, everything is completely different. So it's every day something new. It's like, oh wow, this excites me, and yeah, for sure.
Then what do you remember the most?
Fried Japan. I remember one temple in Kyoto. I can't remember the name. That had many small like Buddhist statues like made of stone that somebody carved. I can remember that a lot. I loved Golden Guy in Tokyo. So I'm from a party city, so we were out drinking a lot in Tokyo.
Golden Guy.
Golden Guy, yes.
In Shinjuku.
In Shinjuku, yes. Yes,
probably.
yes.
I see.
And Memory Lane, and also, sorry, my pronunciation is not very good, but Asakusa is like the gaming area of Tokyo.
Asakusa?
Yeah, that's right, Asakusa. Yeah, so we spent a lot of time there just gaming and looking around all the stores, all the anime characters and stuff. So I'm not really into anime, but just good looking at it. And
Is that Asakusa is with like a big red lantern?
yes.
And that is the gaming city?
Well, we found lots of bits around there. Yes, yeah.
I thought like I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't either until we went there, because I thought most of it was Shinjuku and Shibuya, but no, there was a lot there as well. Yeah.
And also like Akihabara.
Yes.
That is, so what you saw in Kyoto with the lots of the Buddha.
Yes.
You saw that maybe it is called Sanju Sangendo. It's like a long hallway.
It was like more of a garden.
Like a
Like
garden?
yeah, it was like more of a garden. It was outdoors.
Outdoor.
Yes.
Oh.
And yeah, they were just sort of placed everywhere. There was like lots here and lots there. So yeah,
Is it the west side of Kyoto or east?
I wouldn't be able to say. No, I'm not too sure. I know it's near the main temple, what everybody goes to, but the names and stuff I forget.
That's fine. Okay. Then how about then the food experiences?
Oh, delicious! Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely delicious. We just tried today for the first time unagi.
Oh.
So yeah, we just have some unagi just then for the first time. That was delicious. We're gonna go to Kobe tomorrow.
Kobe beef.
So yeah, let's have some Kobe beef. So yeah, it's like we're very much foodies. So
Yeah. So you ate unagi with a box?
it was in a big bowl.
Bowl. Oh,
Yeah,
I
we've
see.
seen it on YouTube. So yeah, big bowl, and then there was the Japanese omelette on top, and then a big piece of unagi as well. So yeah,
Oh, I see.
very very delicious.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you try takoyaki and?
Takoyaki, of course. Yes,
you did?
yeah. Try in England as well.
You
I'm not a huge fan in England, but here I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's much more, the octopus is a lot more fresh, and so yeah, I enjoy it here a lot. My girlfriend eats more seafood than I do, but here I just been trying everything, you know,
Right,
new
right.
cultures and stuff. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Then what would you like to bring back? Is there something like a Japanese thing, like any thing or idea or system, whatever you would like to bring back to your hometown?
It would maybe be the transport system. I like how we are very good as, because in Bristol where I'm from, we don't have sort of like the metro or the subway or anything like this. Even though it's quite a big city, we only have buses, and it gets very congested with cars. So in London you have the underground and the overground metro lines, but in Bristol not so much. So yeah, the transport system, and just the way of life, how people respect each other's space, and people are just a bit more, because like if you go on the London Underground, it's very noisy, everyone's talking, people on the phone and stuff, but here it's just more people just get on, relax a little bit, get to their destination. So yeah, and the food, I'd love to bring the food back home, the freshness of the seafood and stuff. Yeah.
But you told me your city is like a party
Yes.
city.
Yes.
So I think you are like used to being in like a I don't know, say loud.
Yes. Oh,
kind
for
of,
sure.
but,
100%. Yes.
But don't you feel like uncomfortable being in like a quiet neighborhood?
Not so much. Sometimes, I mean, when I got to when we first arrived in Osaka in Dotonbori, yes, I felt a bit more like at home there than anywhere else. But I mean, I just take in whatever's around me. So yeah, like even though I'm from a party city, so I do like to go out and party, but I also like to relax as well. So it's nice to have the best of both worlds. So yeah.
I see. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For your
No
time.
problem. Thank you very much. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on our YouTube channel. Where are you guys from?
From the Netherlands.
Netherlands? Amsterdam?
No, not Amsterdam, but yeah, the Netherlands.
Rotterdam?
More to the south.
More to the south,
Oh,
nearby
yeah.
Eindhoven, yeah.
Okay. And is this your first time in Japan?
Yes, actually. I'm living in Japan.
Oh, you live
And he's just visiting.
Yes,
so,
I'm
yeah,
visiting them.
Yeah.
Oh, go here alone or
With my husband, but he's joining us later. So yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, how long have you lived in Japan?
So I moved here February this year. So how many months? 7, 8 months
8
now,
oh, I
something
see.
like that. Yeah.
Oh, may I ask what kind of like industry, what kind of like a line of business you're in?
I'm not, but my husband is in engineering.
Engineering?
Yes.
Like the machines or
Yeah,
computers?
yeah, machines. Yeah.
Is there a Japanese culture around in your hometown? Like
In the Netherlands, you mean?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Netherlands. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's an interaction with Japanese culture.
Not
There?
specifically in my hometown.
No,
Maybe
it's a
in
bit small.
I live in a small village, so not mine. But maybe in your old hometown.
Where I'm from, yeah, I lived in a city in the Netherlands, but mostly because of maybe I haven't met many Japanese people, to be honest. But I was living in Eindhoven, where we have a technical university. So maybe some people in the university. And then like only thing with like food related, I guess, is just a lot of sushi places are coming up in.
Yeah, but there's also quite a lot of events like Comic-Con and cosplay events, which are kind of Japanese inspired usually. So there is some Japanese activity.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Definitely.
Subculture of Japan is kind of popular, can you say?
Yeah. It's getting more popular.
More
Yeah,
popular.
definitely.
And you watch like anime and so on, or
I don't personally.
Me also not personally, but we have a friend who does.
Yeah.
So-
Who's also here with us, but he's joining later as well.
Yeah.
And he is into cosplay, or not cosplay, into watching anime.
Yeah.
Is there something then for you guys interested in like Japan, like a Japanese culture, and like a favorite thing, or
Oh, the food.
Not really.
Definitely, the food is
The
the
food.
best.
The
Yeah,
best.
yeah,
The food
yeah.
compared to the Netherlands, the food
Oh
is
my.
amazing.
Yeah, it's way better here.
Especially coming from the Netherlands, where food is expensive,
ah,
where you can dive into izakaya here, just for cheap but amazing food. That's very surprising. That's not something you see in the Netherlands.
And I love the sashimi, so I'm like, I love fish in general, but yeah.
oh, you love
Yeah,
fish, raw fish.
Yes, really
Do,
good.
do you have a favorite fish?
No, I like it when it's like on a plate with different ones, so I can taste a bit of everything. Yeah,
Yeah, and not a specific like a sardine or bonito or tuna or salmon or
No, I like the combination mostly.
Combination
Yes,
with all- oh, I
yeah,
see,
I love
okay.
all of it. Yes.
And have you ever been to other countries
Yes.
besides Japan?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Many.
Oh, many? Can you list it up a little bit? Maybe.
I have
if you
been to South Africa a lot of times,
Africa.
due to some family heritage being there. Which it's also another amazing country in its own regard, of course. Also a lot of European countries we've been to, like France and Spain and Italy, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've got the same. I just went to the Philippines
Oh.
last week and the week before,
Uh-huh.
so that was nice as well. Different side of Asia, of course.
The eastern part of Asia. Have you been to other countries?
I have not.
No. Oh.
Yeah, so I've only done the Philippines, but also Malaysia before
Asia. Oh.
and Singapore then, but
Oh.
and that's it.
How did you like it though? How was it?
Nice, I love it, but those countries are more for, I think, visiting than living, I guess, because this is more organized and more like,
You mean
well,
here?
yeah, here.
Oh.
But then Singapore maybe similar vibe, but here is better, I think, for the prices, because
To
Singapore
live.
is a bit expensive. Yeah,
Oh, it's more expensive there.
yeah.
Ah, I
So
see.
it's nice to live here,
In
and then
Japan.
yeah,
Oh, I see.
I think.
The traveling is maybe better there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Or just different. It's just different.
in this like a 7 month or so since you moved here,
Yeah.
where did you go in Japan?
So we're living in Tokyo. So Tokyo. of
Oh,
course.
you live in Tokyo.
Yeah. We're
I see.
visiting.
Oh,
Now
I
we're kind of on holidays to Osaka.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, we live in Tokyo, and so Tokyo, of course, and like the area around it.
Uh-huh.
We used to live in Chibachu, so Chiba,
Uh-huh.
so a lot around there. Been to Okinawa as well before,
It's for traveling.
traveling,
Uh-huh.
yes.
Mm.
And then Osaka, Kyoto.
And how about you?
Yes, we landed in Tokyo last week. We stayed there for 4 to 5 days, and now we're in Osaka. We came here yesterday, so and it's also my first time in Japan, so we're really just taking in all the beautiful sights.
Then did you experience something like a Japanese thing, like events or festivals or
Yeah.
or whatever interesting thing?
I don't think I have seen one yet, but maybe you have.
Yeah, around the time with Sakura and everything, of course, like all the little festivals everywhere, and just some street festivals. Also, when we were living in Chiba, we were living nearby a square where there were like a lot of events, so food events, but also music and stuff like that. So I've seen a lot this this last summer mostly. Yeah.
I mean Tokyo and Osaka.
Yes,
And where else are you going to?
we're gonna go
Planning
to Kyoto for also 4 or 5 days, and then we're gonna go back to Tokyo and stay there for another week, and then we're going back home to the Netherlands.
Do you expect something interesting in the trip to Kyoto?
Well, we haven't really planned much, but that's because just walking around here is an event in itself.
Yeah.
For us Dutch people, there is so much to see. It's, for example, we went to Sensoji, the temple. We went there in the afternoon at like 3 o'clock, and when we were done, we did not have a plan. We just started walking, and we saw so much different things that we just didn't know about or had never heard of, or we just don't have in the Netherlands. It was amazing. It was so fun to just walk around.
Oh, okay.
And we're kind of expecting the same thing in Kyoto,
I see.
except we also want to do other things, of course. But yeah, it's been great so far.
Then, did you see something, or do you have something like a Japanese thing you wish existed in Netherlands, or where are you from?
The food.
Yeah.
Also, I like the fact that you can go to the toilet everywhere. Public toilets are very good here, which is not that common in the Netherlands. You
Yeah.
need to either pay for it or like it's just not there. So like, just hold it, I
Yeah,
guess.
even if you want to go to the toilet, you need 20 cents, for example. But if you don't have 20 cents, you cannot go in. So-
There's so many things that I was like,
It's big things, but also small things. The way people interact with each other. Dutch people can take cues from that.
yeah, nice.
So the bathroom, is it like a public bathroom is there. In Japan, public bathrooms are quite rare, I think. I mean, it's always like bathroom is with something like a store
Yeah.
or station.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
but there's more
But
than
in your place, there's only like a bathroom kind of thing.
there is none. That's the point. Like there's no, also not with like the store that you can just go in or something like that. Yeah, so it's way harder to get like to just, which is stupid because it's just you need it, right?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Then, can you give us some like to our viewers like advice or comments that trying to come or maybe thinking about coming to Japan?
I would say plan ahead for your trip, but don't plan too much. Also, let yourself just, for example, plan an activity and then plan some spare time to explore the surroundings, like we did for Sensoji. It's going to be amazing if you do that because
Otherwise
there's
you're
so
stuck,
much to see. There's We are here for 3 weeks, but it's not enough.
Where would you like to go if you have more time?
That's such a hard question.
I think you would go maybe more to the south as well, like different cities.
Oh yeah,
different
we are just
places.
exploring the cities right now, but we would also definitely like to see, how do you call it?
Like nature. More?
Nature,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mountainous
The the less civilized areas, the more nature areas,
based,
basically.
I see.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah.
I've done that already, but yeah.
Oh, you've done that one?
Yeah, I've
Oh, where did you
even
go?
climbed Mount Fuji once, so once, but never again. But it was beautiful.
To the top?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
yeah. Crazy though, but yeah. It was amazing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we also wanted to go to Fuji, but
It's
it didn't-
closed now.
it's closed, so
Because there's snow on top now. You can't just walk in.
Like Koyasan area, maybe. Like Wakayama area, there's a nature there.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also the parks here are also very nice, especially on the weekends when lots of different people are in the parks, just playing games or just sitting in the grass, having a picnic or that kind of stuff. It's very nice to see. It's not something I ever see in my small village in the Netherlands. So
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.